Welcome to the Rocktech Resources presentation in the AGORACOM online Gold and Commodities Conference. I am Eunho Lee, Head of Corporate Development of Rocktech Resources, and I will be presenting our company to you today, as well as answering questions posted by investors who are watching the presentation at our scheduled time. If you are watching this presentation outside of our scheduled time, please post your questions, as we will be checking it over the next couple of days to answer them. Before I begin, I would ask all of you to take the next 10 seconds to review our disclaimer, which you can review at any time by coming back to the slide. Rocktech Resources is listed on the Toronto Venture Exchange and the Frankfurt Exchange, and is a Canadian-based exploration company focused on developing lithium and rare earth element projects that have high exploration potential in prospective regions. The company's long-term mandate is to acquire, develop, and expand its current and future assets through exploration programs. In 2008, about 23,000 tons of lithium metal was produced, primarily in countries such as Chile, Argentina, Australia, accounting for about 82% of the production, and China accounting for another 8%. Lithium that is used in lithium-ion batteries is in the form of lithium carbonate. Glass, ceramics, and other industrial use for lithium comes from other types of lithium compounds. Now, lithium is the lightest of all metals. It's highly reactive, which makes it attractive to battery makers. Now, the source of lithium metal comes in the form of brine, spodumene, or clay. Now, brine is similar to agriculture mineral deposits in that it's primarily a salt solution. Spodumene is in the form of hard rock, which the host rock being pegmatites. Now, in Canada, most of the lithium that is found comes in the form of hard rock. From an economic basis, brine is the best for the development of lithium carbonate. And currently, the conditions make hard rock economical. Lithium is sold by producers by way of contract, so essentially there is no spot market for the material. Now, the latest lithium carbonate price that has been quoted is in the range of $6,800 to $7,000 US per metric ton, a significant increase from early to mid-2000s when it was priced in the low 2000 range. As you can see from the chart, not a lot of new production is coming online. Now, the demand for lithium is projected to be driven by the emergence of electric vehicles. Lithium is highly topical today, as it is a big part of the Obama administration's economic stimulus program for clean tech and renewable energy. So when you factor in a stagnant production, growth in demand, many experts are predicting an increase in price. Now is as good a time as any to start speaking about our company. Nearly 20 million shares are issued and outstanding on Rocktech Resources. We have about 9.4 million warrant shares outstanding. We've got about 1.56 million share options issued. Fully diluted, that brings us up to about 31 million shares. So based on our close of market on November 27th, we have a market capitalization of about $4.4 million. Insider position holding is equivalent to about 30% of the shares issued and outstanding. Okay, let's speak a little bit about our projects. As you can see from the map, we have three primary projects, the first being the Georgia Lake Lithium and Rare Earth Elements Project in Ontario, the James Bay Lithium Rare Earth Elements Project in Quebec, and the St. Urbain Titanium and Iron Oxide property in Quebec. More specifically on the Georgia Lake Lithium Project, on November 20th, the TSX Venture accepted for expedited filing of share exchange agreement and property acquisitions with our vendors. What this will allow us to do is acquire 100% ownership of 23 claims and 61 mining leases covering nearly 4,700 hectares on 8 claim blocks. These properties are located 145 kilometers northeast of Thunder Bay, Ontario. Associated with this property is excellent infrastructure, including power, water, road, rail, and transportation routes. Over 60 years of exploration history on this property has been conducted and well documented. Over 200 drill holes with approximately 33,000 meters drilling was completed in the late 1950s and is well documented in historical reports. Now, the drilling and the data that has been collected is equivalent to well over $8 million worth of exploration data. Our objective is to bring the historical resource to 43-101 standards through exploration drilling activities once the acquisition is complete. The James Bay lithium property was acquired in July 2009. Rocktech Resources has 100% ownership, and the property is made up of 123 claims covering 6,433 hectares. The property has excellent infrastructure, road access, hydro, water, and water services are readily available. More on the James Bay lithium property. Now, to date, preliminary field work and surface sampling has been conducted. Outcrops showing spodumene-bearing pegmatite have been observed. As far as the geology is concerned, the property is underlain by pegmatite dikes, which are intruding the host East Main River volcano sedimentary rocks, mainly biotite schists, metavolcanics, and gneisses. The pegmatite outcrops are mainly exposed in the southern and eastern part of the property. Now, the geological reports of the area indicate that the pegmatite dikes generally strike in a northeast to northwest direction with dips of 60 degrees or steeper.